Hi friends, hope all of you are doing well and all of you are fine. All of your family members, relatives, and people around are safe from the current situation of COVID. A bit of safety precautions which will definitely help us from protecting ourselves and from and our family members from this problem. Today I wanted to talk about certain things which is happening in corporate world, or rather what we have experienced so far in our work life. Mostly we feel when we complete our courses, when we start doing, when we are getting into a corporate world, normally getting into a corporate world is like a dream come true for many of us, and with that dream we might have started our career with, and we always been thinking that hard work is going to take us higher and higher in life. But when the time goes, we come to know that the reality is laughing on us by saying that it is not hard work, it is hardly working, which is helping people to excel in life. Some of my comments may make feel people little bad about, but most of the people definitely accept the fact that the reality is not really getting tallied with what you have been learned and what you have been taught about growing up in our career. So to begin with, I want to give you a small happening which happened with me in almost in 2012. It was a fine morning. The top person was very tensed about he was showing a glimpse of a bit of tension because some board meeting was about to happen and a lot of data to be given, and all the people concerned for the meeting were there around, and they were checking their slides whether it is going well, with all kind of a zoom sounds coming up with a lot of data which may not be actually the reality, but to cook up here and there, and things were happening like that, and suddenly a bit of a panic feeling was there in the face of the top man. We were worried what is going on, because his secretary who was supposed to be there, she was missing there, and she was not there in time, and he was yelling at everybody by saying that what is going on, where is she? Instead of calling her number, he was just yelling at all other people around by saying that female doesn't know how to organize herself, she is not in a position to take up this job and all this stuff, and we are really worried whether when she comes into the hall she will be welcomed with a lot of displeasure words are going to come from this person. We were a little worried what is going on. We tried reaching her also, she was not reachable, and we felt what is going okay. Anyway, let us see what is going to happen. After some, it was almost 15 minutes before the meeting, suddenly she came in, and this man went to her, and we were really afraid what he is going to do. He was saying that, why got late? See,
I was just coming there, sir, but suddenly got stuck in the traffic, and I was trying to really move further, but sir, I don't know, this traffic is getting too much. That's the reason, sir, I couldn't able to make it by time.
So this person says, this is not the right time in time.
Sir, actually thought I should be starting a little, have some personal problems because of which I couldn't start, sir.
With a kind of a words, what she suddenly some magic happened, and he started saying that I'm going to punish you. You know what is the punishment? From today onwards, you have to take 2-3 chocolates extra. This made us feel like because we were thinking that this man is going to bang because she is not up to the mark. But when he said that she has to take chocolates, we were feeling that we have got lollipop in our mouth. Yum, yum, yum. Feeling very... This is what actually happens really. Whatever we think that is the reality is not actually the reality. And one good festival which happens in corporate world, which every one of us might have undergone, is called appraisal. Being HR person, commenting on appraisal may make people feel that why is he commenting about appraisal? But have you really seen the truth of it? Have you ever, anyone has understood what is actually required for appraising an individual? I will not say that the system of appraisal is wrong. The system of appraisal, which was really meant to appraise people, was made with the intention that right people should be sustaining in the system, and they must be really making the system go up, as well as understanding the capacity and potential of people in the system. But what is actually happening? Do we really accept the fact that the appraisals are going in a fair way? I couldn't able to see that. I couldn't able to see any kind of better progression, whether it is 365-degree or method changes. People may feel that, okay, bringing in some new measurements, bringing some quantitative methodology and qualitative methodology is going to change a lot of things. But in reality, whatever may be the process, it is like a machine, it is like a process. But the process has to be fed with proper data. If proper data is not been fed in, the result will definitely come in a wrong way or in favor of those people who wanted the result to be in their favor. That is what is happening actually. So how to, now I am talking about the problems. People will be asking this, everybody knows what is the solution for it. I feel that each and every one has to follow the rules and regulations, and everybody has to first of all appreciate and appraise their own self first. Whether am I doing my job up to the mark without giving any kind of excuse that this was not happening, that element did not work, that's the reason I couldn't able to do. So we have to really change that mindset. We have to get into a mindset where we have to feel little encouraged about what we are doing. We have to really make ourselves go well. Friends, this is my first attempt to convey the message about the corporate happenings, which I have kept it as corporate gyan. I need your comments to go further, because I have written a lot of things which I don't think in a single video I'm going to communicate about all those things which is been written by me. More than written by me, it is written by people in my life, which I am trying to reciprocate here to communicate to you people. And there are a lot of other things also I want to communicate about. Most of the managements which fails, I'm not talking about all those managements which are doing well. I'm talking about managements which are failing to really recognize people. I feel like management is like a chariot driven by people who are so-called the decision makers. And it has been tied with several horses called employees. And because that the person who is driving the chariot doesn't have a clarity on where he has to reach and what is the destination of the organization, rather what we call it as organizational goal, they make the horses go here and there, pillar to post, and at last these horses go lazy and the horses go tired, and at the end of the session they will be called as non-performers. This is what is actually happening. This is happening which is non-preventable in most of the corporates today. It is because somewhere somebody has adjusted certain people and gave them growth to come up in the ladder without having proper knowledge and proper orientation about the job what they are doing. They are coming into the level, and because they are coming to the level, they have now two things to look for. One thing, they should ensure that no other person comes in their way with better knowledge about the subject and becomes a challenge for them. At the same time, they want the job to happen in a better way, and they want to project that to the top management or whomever they are reporting to or whomever they are getting appraised by. And for doing these two things, they are really destroying many people's life, or rather career. Career and life is not something very different, because for most of us Indians, we have the problem like we feel the career what we started with is going to be the life for us, and we decide and we develop everything around us based on what we have chosen as a career. This I think most of you will agree with. Very few people are there who will be having the guts to really go out and prove themselves, even when they are out of their actual real core career, whatever they call it as core career. After coming out of it also, they could able to shine in other fields. But it happens with very, very, very few people. So don't feel bad that I am degrading anybody here or I am just trying to depress anybody. It is nothing like that. I want to convey certain things. I feel that most of us should plan our retirements little early than what is actually been given by government as 58. We should prepare ourselves to learn something new, and do something new which can help us stay independent of the crisis which is going around, the cultural changes which is going around, or anything for that matter. Whatever changes happens, there should be something which should make us move really better in our life without getting stuck and getting into a crowd and crying about what is going on is wrong and what should we do. Everyone says about the problem, but very few only will come up with solution. Whether that solution will be accepted or not, that's a different thing altogether. But let us not discuss about that right now. We will discuss separately about all these things. I feel that most of the people who are leading corporate life are having these issues. The pyramid of workforce, if you see, any system for that matter cannot have almost 80% of leader in the system, because you have to have somebody doing the work also. But at the same time, what happens here, that most of the people are becoming leaders who are so-called pronounced leaders, but they don't have any clarity on what they actually require and what is actually required out of them and what is actually required of their team members. And because of this, they are getting really, they are also clueless, and they are making the others also, the other team members also, they are keeping them in such a fashion that they are confused what they have to do. They are not very sure about what I have to do. Okay, I was doing these things up to my first 3-4 years of my experience. After 6 years, I was doing this. 7 years, I'm going to do this. And after some period, this is what I'm going to do. If you ask somebody what is that he's going to do after 3-4 years, you ask anybody for that matter, you will get a lot of gyans by people by saying that you should be doing this, you should be writing about what you're going to do, you have to write about your goals. I think the corporate managers have scored more goals than Messi and Ronaldo, I believe. Because they themselves doesn't know where is the goal post, but they are making a lot of goals. Why I am saying this to all of you, because we people who have put in almost 15-16 years of experience are those people who are going to come up in the ladder, or rather that will be the natural way of coming up, and we are going to be heading certain divisions, we will be handling certain people. At that time we should not have the same kind of situation happening around us today. We should change the environment a bit. We should be able to give leverage to people. We should be able to make people think in a different way. We should accept the ideas of others, rather give chance for people to provide their ideas. Should have a discussion with all the team members to understand what it is, and then we should move further. There should be an environment which should make us feel happy to go to office. It should not be like you might have seen one Naukri ad where the person pulls himself to the office. Naturally, actually, he is physically pulling himself, but mentally he doesn't want to go and work. What are the reasons for these kind of happenings around? There are 2-3 things. It is because of incapable people handling the teams. They themselves know that they are not capable, but they have been nurtured by people who are not actually capable, by some kind of virtue of helping the boss, buttering the boss, doing the Ram Jaban and all. Don't feel that I'm talking about anything regarding religion here, but just to make you understand what I'm saying that always saying that I have seen some people saying that boss has done a haircut today. The boss is having a new dress. What a dress he is having. Did somebody ask about it? Do any rule of the company says that you should be keep on watching what your boss is wearing? Is that going to add any value to your profile? If somebody is going to ask you that, have you observed what kind of a dress your boss was wearing every day? These things are going to vanish after some time. It is only our stuff which is going to make us sustain in the market. And I believe that most of my friends will definitely agree that they have come across these kind of things. If somebody is growing very fast, my goodness, there is a group of people who will be putting a room in some hotel and will be discussing how to destroy this person. And certain people are using their powers to ensure that the growth of real talents doesn't come out at all. This is some kind of a curse on our nation, curse on our corporate world, and I believe that most of these things can be changed if there is a change which can occur within us, because we are going to be the future, and in the future ensure that at least this kind of thing doesn't happen. real talents come up. As I said initially about on joke, actually, most of the time if you go to meeting, you can see that people might have come up with some 50, 60, 70 PPTs to protect and prevent from others asking them any kind of a question or to showcase what they have done. If you're a real performer, you need not to showcase anybody what you have done. Automatically, you will be known to the world. Whatever may be the pros and cons and whatever may be the effort by the so-called people to put you down, will not work for a long time if you're having the real strength to go for. If you're having the real stuff and real strength, it cannot be hidden for a long time. It is because after some time they cannot do without you. So you should create a situation where, I'm not saying in a wrong way, because you have to understand the meaning very clearly. I'm conveying here that you should have the real values, you should have real ethics, and through the real ethics and values, you should be able to achieve the goals which has been set for you. Or rather, if it has not been set, no problem, don't worry about it. Ask for opportunity. Ask for opportunity. Ask for create opportunity for you. Create opportunity is nothing. It's not like snatching from somebody else and getting it done, because most of the people at top have done this. I'm not raising my fingers against all the people in corporate, but it is about almost 50% of the people who have done this. I'm not talking about snatching something from somebody else. Better than that, doing something which is given to us in a better way. Hope you understand what I'm saying here. Certain things which I have written, which I cannot. I always feel a little sorry for the custodians of the rules and regulations of an organization, because those people are not well informed about why these rules been created. Is there any meaning behind it? Do they really require to for the better growth of the company? That question remains unanswered because they are followed just as a ritual, because they don't know the real reason behind why it was created. Many times even talented people struggle a lot to implement their innovative ideas due to some people who does not want change to happen, or afraid of those kind of new changes coming in because of their incapability, that if this comes in, I will be into trouble. I don't want this to happen. So what is the way out? Let me just make some people join to my team by saying that this idea is not going to work out, through that ensuring that that idea goes to the scrap. So these kind of things has to be eliminated. It was always been a dream to have a capable people on top, but it remains a daydream. What is the meaning of efficiency? Do anybody can answer very clearly? We can answer through whatever we are learned through the communication classes about efficiency. It is a standard word describing a quality, or else a word carrying meaning based on the situation. A capability of a person should ensure that the situation becomes better. So the top people should think in such a fashion that how to curtail certain activities and how to bring up the company up, ensure that the lifestyle of people also grows better with the goals of the company. Company also grows, the individuals also grows. Many companies which have succeeded, if you see, they have done this thing in a very parallel way. The organizational growth as well as the individual growth of employees have been taken care in a really better way. But can it happen in all the organization? It is not that easy, but I feel that in the future, if we could able to join our hands together and do this, it can do really well. And another thing which always makes me feel little worried about is the question remains unanswered on what will make you reach the desired position of an individual in an organization for that matter. For example, if you ask your manager that, say today I am manager or whatever it is, if I have to take a double promotion, what should I do? Is there any goal for me? Is there any method? Is there any method in the sense I'm not talking about, again, not about the false way of coming up. I am talking about what are the ways, what are the real ways and means through which I can come to the from the manager position to a assistant general manager position. How should I come up? There should be some kind of a goal, there should be some kind of a target. It may not be achievable also, or may not be very, maybe somewhere very difficult to, very difficult to achieve. But if I could be able to get the clarity of how to achieve that, then definitely I feel that I can really make a run towards it. But can this question be answered by any of the managers or the team leaders? It is a very sorry face. People will be saying several reasons to say that this is not actually practical in a corporate company. Why is it not practical? When a businessman can grow from 2 years growth to 4th year growth on the 3rd year itself, it is because of his hard work and dedication. Why can't an employee can reach that position? If everybody starts excelling in their performance ladder, definitely, automatically, people definitely should able to get to the growth, right?